Dun, 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 dun. We feel like busting loose.
Uh, uh,
Busting loose.
hey.
What up, y'all? Welcome to another episode of the Bridge Now.
I feel like busting loose, busting loose. Give me the bridge now. I feel like busting loose now.
There's only because in boxing, one punch can change it, no matter who you are, no matter how good you are.
I love her because she from the hood though. From the hood though. She like really from the hood.
Loose make you feel fine. Talking about busting loose,
Dan
guys.
Stott said Nate will never live that down. No, he won't. But it's not about it's about how he gets up.
They doing that. They doing that Wakanda scene when they was just like, It's about your heart because you can get knocked down so many times and people can make fun of you, but it's about their resilience.
What up, y'all? We live, baby.
We back, baby. In effect, how you doing?
You see how we getting real fancy with Ringside now. We got the intro music. We got all kinds of special guest stuff. What up, Prince?
What's going on, Ray? How you doing, man? How you feeling?
Beautiful, man. We missed you last week. I know you were doing something special in Memphis, doing your thing, man.
Yes.
You got to tell the people about what how the event went and how everything was going on for you. So welcome to Ringside, y'all.
Welcome to Ringside, y'all. Hey, every Thursday at 10:30 a.m. Pacific Standard Time. But man, let me jump right into it. Man, last week, sorry that we missed you. I was out in Memphis, Tennessee, right? I was about to say Memphis University, Tennessee. And when I get there is a shooter that's on the loose. And now, like, they shut down the whole city. I'm like, what's going on, man? And so I'm going there to go and speak to the University of Memphis and speak to the Memphis Grizzlies and also speak to about 500 young black men that are looking to change. And we spoke to them about mental health as well and mindset. Beautiful. And it was a phenomenal turnout. It was great in everything that we did, man. And I just felt extremely proud and happy that I was able to contribute my knowledge and my experience and give them some in real time solutions. So yeah, so it was great, man, and that was the only reason why I missed it. But now that we here, we back, baby, like we never left before. So, man. How you doing, Ray?
We back. We beautiful, man. We gonna give it to you raw again today. We gonna really turned up because we missed y'all last week. I've been dealing with my son. He got injured playing football. My youngest son is playing high school football. He's only a sophomore, but he hurt his clavicle, so we had to have surgery yesterday. But he's young and fast and recovering. So we in the mix, man. We everything else is God is blessing us, and we doing well. So I'm here and happy to be here. So you know what I'm saying?
That's awesome, baby. I know what you're saying. I know what you're saying,
Let's
man.
Get it.
So
Let's get it.
We got a lot of great things in store for everybody today. We have a list of things. I don't know if the people even know about our list of things that we got to talk about, man. There's so many things that's happening in the sports world, and we are here to deliver those things to you. So what do we have on the list, Ray? We'll go through that, and then also we got a little special surprise for you at the beginning of the show.
Special surprise. But before we start, we got the breaking news for you. I don't even know if anybody heard this.
What happened?
Errol Spence and Terrence Crawford have agreed to terms and are looking to fight on November 19th. The biggest boxing match that people have been looking for all these years. Looks like it's finally about to happen. So November 19th, that is 3 days from my birthday. So, Ringside gonna have to be in the house on that one.
Ding, 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 ding.
For sure.
So I'm looking forward to it. Wow. I'm going to be locked in. We're going to be locked in. Ringside is going to be locked in, man. I think we need to do a live one for your birthday and for the fight as well.
Oh, man. Yeah.
Come
I
take
like
the fight.
That. Yeah, we're gonna see if we can get Deshaun Watson out there and go to Vegas.
Okay, moving on.
All right, okay, here we go. We got a lot to talk about right there. We got the NBA and WNBA.
Yes.
Right now. Westbrook puts his house up for sale in LA for $30 million.
What's going on in LA, baby? I just want to know. You tell me.
I know. Prince is excited about this. He's excited about the conversation with the man. He gonna sell his house. You know, the stock market has been changing. The economy has just changed around a little bit. So maybe that's why he's doing it, not because he's gonna get shipped from LA. We will talk about that. We got the Suns. The Suns owner Robert Sarver is suspended for 1 year and fined $10 million for using a word.
And more, you know, his behavior is a little barbaric. So we're gonna touch more on that later on, man. Hey, Steph Curry, pretty boy Steph,
deal with Under Armour.
I'm not mad at him, man. Steph Curry over there doing his thing.
You didn't say million, you said billion?
Billions. He said he's going to do a lifetime contract deal with Under Armour. Will you protect this house? I will. I will. So
shout out to my man Kevin Plant.
Hey, right.
Hey Kevin, hook that up, dog.
Hey, I know, man. We can get something. We feel like busting loose too.
We got the WNBA finals that's happening, the Vegas Aces and Connecticut Suns.
Hey,
no, we got to show the ladies some love. We got the Luka Doncic in a legal battle against his own mom, but the shared trade. She trademarked his name in 2018. Mama said, "Look, I was thinking ahead of time. Like I trademarked your name because I raised you,
right?
I carried you for 9 months.
I had you. You came out of." Okay, you came out of me. That's all I'm going to say.
So she gave him the name. So you know what?
Right. Look, man, we got MLB. They're over here trying to change their rules. You know, we'll talk more about that. So I don't know if anybody's heard about that, but this 15-second clock rule.
They paying the players $3.92 for every jersey sold.
All right, so yeah, that's why it's quiet, right? All right, so we're gonna go on to the next one, man. What else we got for the people, man?
UFC boxing and celebrity box. Le'Veon Bell and Adrian Peterson. I've told you can't play boxing. I've been telling these dudes for a long time, and everybody keep getting slumped. Tyson Fury, him and Anthony Joshua accept terms to fight on December 3rd. Thought Tyson Fury was done.
He said he's coming out of retirement to go ahead and knock out the Greek giant. So we're gonna see. Yeah.
Then we got Anderson Silva and Jake Paul. They actually fighting on October 29th. No, NFL picks week 2. You know who's making a comeback.
All right, that's why I got quiet again. Okay, so we're gonna talk about Dallas and Dak Prescott. You know, does he need to go? Does he need to stay? Is Jimmy G coming in? We don't even know, but we want to know. Also, I want to throw in there Lamar Jackson, the Lamarvelous Jackson. He hasn't signed his contract yet. I've been heard word on the street that they offer him about 123 million guaranteed, 33 million guaranteed. That's not enough for him because Deshaun Watson got 230 something million guaranteed. Somebody wanted us to talk about Tom Brady and what's going on with him. So we're going to touch on that, and then also Brett Favre. The hero that could do no wrong. He out there in Mississippi, M-I, crooked letter, I, crooked letter, I, P-P. It's supposed to be humpback
guy.
He's out there taking money from the less fortunate, the people that the working class people. He's taking money from them. And yes, it's been redistributed to him. So
Robin Hood.
he's involved in a welfare scheme. So we'll touch on that. But before we touch on all of that, we need to make some amazing announcements because we have a big conference coming up, right?
Yeah. We have GritCon. We're putting on the conference for entrepreneurs, for young business people, for military that's just been detached from the military, that's trying to find the next space. We're gonna be in San Diego on November 5th, and we got the GritCon team. that's actually here. They want to talk with us and talk a little bit about sports and talk about the conference. So I think we just need to bring them in because I mean the ladies will make the show so much better.
As they always do.
See, they already talking about my Cowboys in the comments already on the side. So we gonna get to y'all in a minute, but we gonna bring the ladies on to talk about GritCon real quick.
Well, let's go ahead and bring those ladies in to talk about this GritCon.
First, they got Jen Fontanella. Oh, there's Summer Watson. Who else we got? Joy Wright, Dr. Joy Wright. Hey,
we got everybody in here.
Hey, this is the Brady Bunch.
We need our intro music.
All right, y'all feel like busting loose? Busting loose. Give it a beat, y'all. Hey. Nice. Is this what we can expect at GritCon? Because I see, man.
Oh yeah.
The joy that you are bringing right now on this show, no pun intended, joy, it's amazing. So we want to hear more. Let's share it with the people. Ladies, let's give you a stage and let's share something about GritCon because I'm excited. Not to mention, I'm involved. So go ahead.
Be on stage. Okay. Summer, what's going on?
Oh, hey there, Ray. Hey there, Prince. Thank you so much for inviting us all onto your show today. This is so exciting. I love your energy here. So yes, GritCon. Oh my goodness, what can we say? There's so much to say. So GritCon is a conference that stands for growth, resiliency, intention, transformation, and connection. It's an opportunity, as Ray said, to bring in emerging entrepreneurs, people who want to scale up in their career, for folks who want to start something new, start a new journey, a new path. This is a great way of connecting. It's for veterans. It's for veteran spouses. So this is going to be in San Diego, November 5th.
Yes.
It starts at 9:30 for registration to 10:30. There's opportunity to sponsor the event and sponsor veterans. Woo-hoo-hoo! Go veterans. I am a military spouse, have been for 21 years. So this is very meaningful to me. And there's just going to be so much going on. As I said, from 9:30 to 10:30, we start registration. From 10:30, we have speakers such as Prince Daniels Jr. We have Leslie Rasmussen. We have George Foreman III. We have a whole GritCon panel, and we're going to have a mentalist. Oh my goodness. We're going to have entertainment. And after the conference, we're going to have an incredible mixer. And right here, I'm going to give up the stage for a minute to the rest of our panel here, because this is our team and we have an amazing team working on this event.
The Brady Bunch.
Who's next? Let's go, Jen. Let's go, Jen. You're up.
All right. Hey everyone, what's going on? I'm coming live from LA, so happy to be down in San Diego. So hopefully we can see you come visit us, join us, and be there for the weekend. So as Summer said, there's going to be a lot of exciting things. We also have an after party. We also have an opportunity before Saturday. We have an incredible venue. We're excited about that. You definitely don't want to miss that. This is a way for us to connect. We've been on lockdown. We've gone through a lot of different things over the last 2 years. And so this is a wonderful opportunity for us to get together live again, especially if you've been somebody who hasn't gone back to live conferences, live workshops, just seeing people and being out there. And so if you're looking for a change, I love what Summer calls it, your 2.0, or what's next for you. Maybe you're somebody who has dreams, goals. There's that side project that you haven't had a chance to look at it. This is where you're going to get inspiration. This is where you're going to be able to make those connections and then just be around people that are going to motivate you, inspire you, to lift you up, and also to encourage you to take action. So definitely you got to visit our link to go get your tickets. It's going to be awesome. And you don't want to try to get it when it's sold out. So make sure you see us in November down in downtown San Diego.
Man, that sounds amazing to me. I'm
Dr.
there.
Joy. Let's go, Dr. Joy. You next up for that.
Well, I know Summer.
Because I know you represent the veterans and you represent us with Launch Team too. So
absolutely, I know Summer and Jen let you know what the conference is about. I'm going to talk a little bit about the sponsors and sponsoring veterans. Obviously, near and dear to my heart as well. My husband and I both flew in the Navy, and I was a backseater in the F-14, and he flew F-14s and F-18s. And to us, being able to give these service members that have served their country an opportunity to come out here to this conference and grow and connect and network at this great event on November 5th and meet people like Prince and Ray and the panel and the team and the other great speakers we have, I think is unbelievable. So if you want to sponsor some veterans, you can get more information about that as well. It gives them that chance to transition out of the military. So I just think that is great. And I'm in Temecula, California, same hometown with Ray, and love what y'all are doing on the show. Great energy. So we'll get a little taste of this at our conference as well. So thank you for having me today.
All right. So now we got to go to Rachel. We got to give Rachel the superstar Rachel, because she is running Dave's show, and she will make sure that everything is running smoothly. And so give a little bit of background about what you've done, Rachel, and let them know like how the show is going to run, because
absolutely
we're leaving it to you.
So the ladies have been talking about who this is for. And let me tell you, if you're a hot tamale, but you got no game, there's no shame. Because when you come to this conference, you are going to be motivated and you are going to have a plan before you walk out the door to make change in your life. We really are about getting you excited and motivated. So if you're thinking, I don't know what's happening, it's okay. Come confused and you'll come out with clarity. Let me tell you. So the day of the event, I will be your point two person. If you're looking lost, I can show you where things are at. If you're looking to be a sponsor or you're looking for other type of information, feel free to reach out to the GridCon team. Our information will be there. But again, come out there if you want to make a change in your life. And if you're a little confused, like I am sometimes, it's okay, my friends. We all go through it. And more importantly, we're there to support you.
Wow.
Beautiful.
Wow.
Well, thank you, ladies, for the great conversation, the info. We'll make sure that the links are in there so everybody can see how they can be involved with GridCon, how they can be a sponsor, how you can buy tickets and everything else. It's going to be one of many. So we're looking at, once we're done with this one, we may come closer to my hometown where summer is right now, and for the next one. So make sure you guys support what we're doing. We're going to have a great time. And Summer had a question for us, Prince. I know we got to jump around a little bit to ask this question because we weren't starting off with the NFL, but everybody on the comments is saying something.
Oh, okay. I do have
drop it on us.
Oh, awesome. Okay, I do have a question. I'm going to have to jump in about 8 minutes because we got a live show to do. But okay, so my question is, Tom Brady made the decision to retire, I think back in, what was it, August? And then recently he decides he wants to unretire. And so this is causing potential issues with wife Giselle. Now, there's an add-on to this. So Serena also recently retired, or said that she was going to retire, and she's thinking about unretiring in just a matter of days. So has he started a trend, and how is this affecting his relationship? This is good news.
Prince, you gonna start off with that with Prince?
I'll go ahead and start off with it. Hey, I'm just gonna go ahead and when I speak about people, I like to be kind. But I was speaking to my wife the other night, and she said she doesn't like how all their business is in the public, but they are public figures. They are public icons. And so, Tom Brady wanting to unretire and play again is him chasing his desire. I think he wants to be coined as the greatest of all time. He wants to have one more ring than Michael Jordan. And so Michael Jordan has 6 rings. Tom Brady has 6 rings. And so if he can get that 7th ring, he'll be really good. And he'll be labeled as the greatest of all time. And I think his wife is struggling with, she kind of put her career on pause and hold to be the mother that she is and the supporting spouse that she is. And, I don't think this was in the contract or and the one that they negotiated amongst themselves. And, Tom's just like, hey, man, I want to go and get that 7th ring. And she's like, hey, I want to continue my career. I'm 40 something years old. And, I feel like my window is running out. And yes, he's starting the trend for everybody else. Look, everyone is just like, I retired and I'm coming out of retirement now. like they'll do it. Like, I retired last night, and then this morning, I had some thought, I'm coming out of retirement. You know, I've seen Tyson Fury do it. I've seen Tom Brady do it. Serena Williams, I think she's going to do it, you know, pretty soon. So I don't see anyone saying that they're going to retire. I think if someone says they're going to retire, take it with a grain of salt. But yes, Tom is definitely coming out, and he's gonna play again. But I don't see, you know, it can cause a little rift in the relationship when everybody are two strong individuals and they both have some goals and desires that they want to fulfill. They just have to figure out how they can work it out. So
I'm gonna need this camera back on me so I can respond real quick. I'm gonna need you to go back to the Brady Bunch picture. There you go.
There we go.
I have a question. I have a question about that, because what if, you know, is Tom looking for more purpose, or is he looking for that new ring? And is he considering Giselle? Because as a military spouse, I understand that. I understand what you were saying, Prince, jumping from job to job, or like his career and being, you know, beside him, so to speak, but also putting something on hold. And as military spouses, we kind of do the same thing, you know, supporting our spouses and going from job to job. So I kind of get what you're saying there. I really like that input.
Yeah.
Look, Tom said, look, I got young kids, you know, I'm not here for just a good time, but I'm here for a long time too. He's like, I can't be the GOAT or be considered the GOAT if I don't go in and continue and finish what I can do. It's like, I'm still, you know, performing at a high level. Apparently he beat my Cowboys this past week. So that's a problem. But he got back home with them kids. He was like, no, I'm not doing this. Like, this is way too much. I can go play football and hang out on the weekends. And he's like, look, this is a lot. The family life is not for the weak. So he got back in there and he's like, well, yeah, I got to deal with this. So let me go back and play football and at least for one more year until I can't play no more. And he said he put Giselle on the back burner, which you know, it's terrible because she actually has more money than him. And she's a better earner than him. And you know, she's a superstar model, and you know that don't last as long too. So she's like, I need my time back in the spotlight too. So Tom, we're gonna have to come to some kind of arrangement. Either you play football every other week and you have the kids every other week, or we're gonna have to deal with some consequences and repercussions. So I think they need to go have a conversation. We have several therapists that are on the call right now. That if you guys want to get conversations and relationship therapy, because everybody on the internet is apparently an expert now about relationships and everything else. So I just put my 2 cents out there. So Tom Brady, Giselle Bundchen Brady, if you need some advice, call us and we will help you get through the situation right now. Right. But best of luck to you all.
Thank you. Thank you, guys. We've got to jump. Jen and I have got to jump. But remember, GritCon, be there. If you have questions, feel free to reach us at gritcon@gmail.com or find us on Eventbrite, and you can follow us at Core Women at the Life, Love, and Money Show, and you'll find out information all over. We're posting all over social media. Thank you guys for this opportunity. We really enjoed being on your show.
Thank you.
Absolutely. It was fun, ladies. Thanks for being on.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Well, have a great day. Thank you so much for your presence and your time.
Thank you.
Good to share the stage.
So Prince, what we jumping into? I know we have a whole outline. I got kicked off. The Joy stayed in here.
I don't know what happened, right? Hey man, what we doing? What we gonna jump into? What we do best, man.
What? Talk about Russell Westbrook.
I'm thinking, damn, where's Bridget when you need her?
Oh,
no,
wow.
Didn't.
Hey,
no,
man, they in the comments ruthless. See, this is after the first week of NFL season. Everybody in here got a whole lot to say. They real ruthless right now.
Man, David, that's cold-blooded. No, I'm pretty sure Tom has said, I've won with this one, and I'm going to stick with this one, by whatever means. I'm not going to say any means necessary, but by whatever means.
I guess we stick with the NFL. We going backwards. We on the NFL.
Okay, you want to stick with the NFL? We can do that. We can go with the NFL since we already start talking about Tom Brady.
That's what they asking. The people asking for. They talking about my Cowboys.
I don't know why you keep holding this this cup up, man.
Look, Ty Master came in and he said the Cowboys offense, with exception of Zeke, looked bad. And then Sharita come in talking about the Cowgirls. Look.
The Cowgirls.
I'm gonna go ahead and get this out the way, man, because apparently y'all just want to come out here with all this conversation. Y'all happy after 1 week. Hey. Don't nobody win Super Bowl after 1 week. First and foremost.
Hey, but Dak got hurt, man. Dak is hurt.
That's okay. Dak been hurt before. we got backup quarterbacks. I mean, we got what's the man's name? I don't even know his name.
Who the redhead? Oh,
Cooper
okay.
Rush. No,
okay.
Andy Dalton gone. No, we got rid of him because he kept throwing interceptions.
Okay.
Cooper Rush can come in there. I mean, we got some injuries on the line, but we look like we can run the ball, which I don't understand what Kellen Moore was doing. And our offense coordinator decided to go away from the run.
Hey,
and Dak is going to be back soon. They said the prognosis after his surgery was really good. So his timeline is so good, they're not putting him on IR. We will be back. We will win against the Bengals this week. We will go on a run, and we will win the Super Bowl. So that is my talk. We had the one bad week. I already said we will possibly lose to Tampa Bay, and we just didn't play well.
Possibly,
we didn't play well, man. We had the game. It was tight. We was kicking field goals. They was kicking field goals. We stopped them. And
hey, I want to ask the people, Dallas, should Dak Prescott be there? Does he need to go? That is the question that people have been asking. And if so, should they bring in Jimmy G Garoppolo? Is that a good look?
Hold up.
So what my man David say? David said, I live in Dallas. You're not catching half of what the team is catching. Fans mad because Dak's injury pushes back Sean Payton's arrival. That's what I'm saying. Hey.
I'm not happy about the coach. I mean, the coaching, we're
gonna blame it on the coach. We're gonna blame it on the player. Who gonna take the blame, man?
Here's the thing. Okay. I like what our defense did. Our defense looked pretty good.
Okay.
So we just had to hold
defense wins championships. Offense wins games. So
yeah. So we just have to adjust. Zeke's averaging 5 yards a carry. Zeke was averaging. He was like the old Zeke. He put his shirt down. He took that little bull thing out his nose. And Zeke was toting the tater. So I don't know why we didn't stick with that. And start to lean on Dak. I mean, Dak's gonna be okay, man. And Dak is
please call 911.
We had number one offense in the league last year. Number 2.
Hold on. This is a new year. We're in a new year. He said last year. Look, we're in a new year. We cannot go off of old stats, man. That's all I want to say. And speaking of going off of old stats, because I'm gonna go ahead and jump from the Cowboys and jump on, Brett Favre, the guy that's taking people's money in Mississippi. Look, I lived in Mississippi. My mother went to USM, University of Southern Miss, when Brett Favre was there, and man, I had the opportunity to watch Shannon and Skip, and boy, when I say Shannon went off, I may have to do my impersonation because look, Skip, I just want to say, look here, Skip. Now, how the man just gonna go take somebody else's money? Look, Brett Favre has been in the media now. They've been recovering text messages between him and the former governor of Mississippi, and they said that Brett asked the guy, it's just like, will the media find out about this? And they said we are 100% sure that they will not. So he already know what's going on, but allegedly he's involved in this welfare scheme. So that means he's taking money from the less fortunate, and people are paying him to speak, and he hasn't even spoken at any place. So I just want to touch on that real quick and just say, man, Brett Favre, I'm not going to say if you're doing it. I already know you're doing it because in Mississippi they give you the world, man. You know you're that superhero, but man, it's bad to know that you got all this money and this is happening.
When you sent me that, I didn't even know about the story, Prince. I'm
man.
like, man. So this man took welfare funds, allegedly took welfare funds of $1.1 million, gave it to the University of Southern Mississippi for their volleyball team, where his daughter actually goes to school. So does his daughter play volleyball? I didn't dip into this because look, my daughter play volleyball, but I ain't putting I'm not doing no $1.1 million welfare fraud for her to be on. If it's that bad, come on, like she needs to go play at Tupelo, Mississippi College, not at University of Southern Mississippi.
I don't. So it wasn't him per se that actually made the donation. I think it was like a media spin, put him in a good light and see some of the good things that Brett Favre is doing.
It's one of them pass through things from a nonprofit organization. Oh, that's Brian's wife Deborah, who ran a nonprofit, was in charge of spending tens of millions of flexible federal welfare dollars outside to the public. So nonprofit leaders have spent $77 million in funds that were supposed to help needy forensic auditors found.
Wow. See, I didn't have all that information, so
but she pled guilty to 13 felony counts already.
Oh,
the lady that ran the charity. So hey, here's a thing. Y'all like a text message and send your DMs all the time. Don't think those things are not going to come out eventually.
Non-traceable, right?
What they say, what you do in the dark will come to light at some point in time. They do not disappear. Forensic scientists, they all can find that stuff. So
look,
be careful.
All that we know is that the feds are the only ones that can get rid of their text messages.
We not getting into that one. That is that's a hot topic right there.
Oh man.
God. I declassified everything.
But David had some strong comments, and it was 5 million to the gym. That's right. I do remember that. It was 5 million. What's going on? What's the wax production? He said, "What's up, fellas?" But yeah, you know what? Hey, today we're just gonna keep that energy up high. Boom! I'm gonna go ahead and just,
David. Hey, like we said, the text message and your text is all for the public.
Oh my goodness!
He said what he said. David said what he said.
Yep, he already gave back $1 million for not speaking. It's like getting caught robbing a bank, giving back the money, and charges get dropped. And it was 5 million to the gym. That 1.1 million was in his pocket. Ooh. Hey, I like that. I like that. It's like getting caught robbing the bank, and then be like, "Look, here, since you caught me, take your money back, okay?
Take your money back, man. Oh man,
just drop all the charges. That's all that I ask. Look, if we can do that." If we can do that, we can go and rob a bank and then just get the money back and be like, "Look, no charges, man. Just let me be, man. Just let me go and enjoy my ranch and be okay."
I was just playing. That was a TikTok prank.
That's exactly what happened, man. But hey, we're gonna come back to the picks afterwards because we usually say the best for last. But man, let's go ahead and jump into this basketball real quick because I want to talk about Russell Westbrook. He puts his house up for sale for $30 million. Look what's going on in LA. They're not telling us what's going on in LA, and I'm gonna tell you that right now. But the Lakers are looking like the fakers right now because they're not telling the public what's going on behind closed doors. You got Jenny Buss coming out here talking about, Russell Westbrook was the best player, and he's selfish. No, he's selfless, and he's always thinking about the team and everything else. And now he over here putting up his house for $30 million. Look, the housing market. I don't even know. The housing market about to crash in a little bit. Well, but it's looking like it's about to crash. Allegedly. Should I say? Allegedly. So, how's he gonna put up his house for $30 million? What's going on? This ain't no TikTok prank. Tell me, talk to me, Ray. What's going on, man?
I'll tell you what's happened. Russell Westbrook over here hitting people with the Trump. Squirrel, look over here.
About patterns and fabrics.
Why he got something else going on? He got something else going on over here. So he's trying to, hey, look at here. I put my house up for sale. Because it draws attention away from how he plays basketball right now, and whether he will be a Laker this season. I think the Lakers are really trying to change the narrative. Somebody had put out here, was that Time Master, that said that the Utah Jazz are looking at making a deal with for Russell Westbrook because they're cleaning the house. So maybe they just want to accept that and take the salary on and be able to get rid of him really quickly and get some money and draft picks from the Lakers. So I think that is what's happening. I know that Mike Conley and a couple others from the Utah Jazz are on the Lakers' radar. So I think there may be something to that. But hey, watch the okie doke. All magicians do. They show you something in one hand, but something else is happening in the other hand. So pay attention. Pay attention to what's going on.
Look, I'm paying attention. When they brought in Patrick Beverley, which is Russell Westbrook's nemesis, I knew right away something is not right. Something is not right. Like, it just cannot happen. Both of those egos cannot exist in the same place. And that's one. And two, now his house is going up. So, look, I'm pretty sure that he is going to go to another team. And they're gonna find a way how they can acquire Kyrie Irving. Don't think Kyrie Irving is not in the talks. I feel like Stephen A. Smith. Don't think he's not in the talk. Don't think he's not there. But he's gonna be there. Look, Kyrie Irving is gonna be MVP of this year. I'm like, Stephen A. Smith, please stop riding the bandwagon.
Mr. Wax said, "Did the Lakers sign AD's legs yet?"
Stop it. Stop. Man, I love my Lakers, man. The Lakers going to do good this year, man. Russell Westbrook, keep going.
They say your top half got 120 million, your bottom half got $7.
That's cold-blooded.
Oh, man. Hey, at least the Lakers ain't going through what the Suns are going through. The Suns owner.
Oh, man.
Out here trying to do what the old Clippers owner did.
Sterling, what's his name? Sterling, right?
Donald Sterling.
Donald Sterling. Good.
Like, look, y'all ninjas, y'all monkeys,
Be less. Look. This is what I want to say, man. What you have to understand is when you make a certain amount of money, there are different social classes, there are different economic classes. And so when you make a certain amount of money, when you make more money than the economy, right? Yes, and then the economy, then the majority of the people, you tend to have a I'm above the law type of attitude. And there are things that you do that are normalized for you, but to other people, it's like, wow. Like, did you just really do that? And this is what the Suns owner is doing. And right now, there are consequences. And so I want to read some of the things that he is doing. Well, because of his actions.
Hey, he out of control. See, when you got too much money, you just be doing whatever.
That's what I'm saying. But that's what people have to understand. When you have a certain amount of money, you just feel that you can just do whatever you want to do. And I get it. I understand, because when the money is coming in, and it's like most people will go to the store and say, "How much is that?" Like, how much? Good Google it, move. Like, what? $10,000? Okay, well, do y'all have layaway? Now, think about it. A billionaire is like, how much it costs? $10,000? Okay, get it. How many do you want? 4, 5, 6, 7? That's how it's just a nonchalant way of like making a decision, right? So when it comes to making decisions in life and ethical things, I think he and a lot of other people seem to be exempt from that, in that thought process. So there's nothing that's holding them back. So let me just go ahead and read to you some of the things that Robert Sarver, how you say his last name? Is it Sarver? I hope so.
Yeah, I think it's Sarver.
Sarver he's suspended from the Suns for 1 year. He's also the owner of the WNBA Mercury team, and so he was fined $10 million. And this was based on the league's investigation. He has to complete a training program focused on respect and appropriate workplace conduct. Now, they also try to do the same thing to the Commanders coach Snyder. So that's some crazy stuff. Anyway, Robert said the N-word at least 5 times. That's what they caught on record, but I'm pretty sure if he said it 5 times, he had said it 50,000 times. Okay. He said the N-word at least 5 times when recounting statements of others, made sex-related inappropriate comments about physical appearance of females, inappropriate physical conduct toward men, engaged in harsh treatment. The list goes on. Email pornography to a small group of male employees. He dropped his underwear unnecessarily while a male employee was performing a fitness check on him.
Oh, wait, what?
I'm pause right there. I'm just gonna pause right there because this is just getting out of control.
Did you just say this man dropped his drawers while he was getting a physical done inappropriately? How you just drop your drawers?
I don't know. and you're getting the physical, like, and he was just like, oh well, boom, here you go. It's nothing that you haven't seen under the sun. Like, actually, it's nothing that I want to see underneath the sun. So, and then the last thing that tops it off. Oh yeah, there's something else that tops it off. He danced pelvis to pelvis with male employees at a holiday party. Now, whoa. Cooley, what's up, baby? James.
Hey,
Cooley
JC, what's up, JC?
Man, look.
Hold on. He a billionaire. They just fined him $10 million, and he's suspended for a year because he doesn't really, have to do too much. What is a suspension from a team owner? Like, what, you can't go to the game? Like, what is it? Like, how do you suspend a team owner? You can't come to your own games of the team and the places you own. Maybe that's it. Or you can't go into NBA stadium. So maybe that is it. But on the other side, Deshaun Watson went through a whole process.
Oh,
man, and couldn't be and it had to suspend 11 games. Sometimes the equity system, the legal system doesn't match up, man. I don't understand it sometimes. And this dude, he out here pelvis to pelvis with people. You know how hard that is to just go.
No pun intended.
Oh yeah, damn! I caught myself with that one.
Okay.
Hey, we are an entertainment show. We reporting the news. We reporting what we hear. This is not our direct opinion.
Hey, this isn't. We're just reporting the news, but man, people still don't understand.
This was written in the source. This is on regular news.
This is crazy. Yeah, but this is what's going on. So so just be aware, and before you start pointing a finger at other people like Deshaun Watson, just be mindful. He's actually on the other end of the spectrum, like learning the system, when on the other end of the spectrum they already know the system, and so they feel that they are above. So all I would say is just kind of know who the real.
Let's talk about some positivity in NBA. Steph Curry is getting the bag.
Right.
Steph Curry is reportedly inks billions of dollars of deal with Under Armour on the verge of signing a lucrative lifetime contract with UA. With Under Armour. The lifetime contract will include Curry receiving his own subsidiary brand, similar to Nike's groundbreaking deal with NBA icon in French. So what do you think about Steph getting the bag with that $1 billion contract, or supposedly getting that bag?
Man, I mean, I think he deserves it. Like, he's a game changer of the game. Right, so he has earned this. I'm not sure. I'm not big on Under Armour's shoes, but their apparel is really nice. You know, so I'm not sure how they're going to spend this because I haven't bought Steph Curry shoes, and I don't think I will buy his shoes. You know, no, not to Steph. I love Steph. You know, but I just Michael Jordan's is the only shoes that I would probably buy. I think I bought a pair of LeBron James, but that was it. Oh, Shaquille O'Neal, can you dig it? You know, but yeah, I think this is a really good opportunity for Steph Curry. He has earned it. He's doing a wonderful job, and he still has a lot of basketball left in him, right? So I just want to see, you know, if he can share some of that wealth with us, right? That's it.
Ooh, yeah. I mean, so you can't be talking about Under Armour shoes. You know, my homeboy Kevin Plank was the founder and started that whole thing, and my Maryland homeboy out there, like he started from the bottom. Now he here. If he can start paying people that kind of money, he's the chairman now. So yeah, hey Kevin, I know you like to send me a care package for me and the kids every year or so, but hey, send me that bag, a little bag that you send to your man. So let's hook it up. Come sponsor the show, dude. So I know you're supposed to be on the show last year, but we cool. I don't even know what to say about that.
Right, exactly. So I'm looking forward to doing it. Hey, JC, we definitely gonna come on the show, man. We always supporting you, man. Look, somebody said Seth gonna have to take out the trash. Seth Curry.
Lord have mercy. Have mercy. I ain't even gonna get into that. Hey, appreciate you. Hey, y'all make sure y'all support JC's show. JC got a fantastic show, radio show on in San Diego. He live across the world and TV and everything. So my man JC doing his thing.
James Cooley, baby. Hey, like you know it. Man, what else we got? We got the WNBA finals that's happening right now. I think they're going to go in that championship game, so make sure that you watch that. Look, the ladies need all the support that they can get, man. We need to represent, and we need to let our ladies know that we're behind them and we're supporting them. So make sure that you go and watch the WNBA finals. It's between the Vegas Aces and the Connecticut Suns. So not the Mercury Suns or the Phoenix Suns, but the Connecticut Suns.
It all changed up. So support the ladies. Watch the WNBA ball. It's gonna actually be a good one, man. They got some ballers out there.
They got some ballers out there. Luka.
Oh.
Speaking of balling, blackballing right now. Luka's in legal.
In respect for Tupac's passing, yesterday or 2 days ago, it was like 26 years since Tupac passed, and he had a song called "Dear Mama." I wonder if Luka is playing that joint right there.
He cannot be if he in a legal battle with his mama, man. He probably playing something. He probably playing something like "Cut my life into pieces. This is my last resort." Some Papa Roach or something, man. Because right now, look, Luka Doncic is in a legal battle with his own mama. Own mama. She trademarked his name in 2018, and she won't give up the rights to her son's name. So, what are your thoughts on that? What's going on over here?
Look, Luka mama said, I carried you for 9 months. You my kid. I gave you your name, Luka Doncic. You wouldn't have been Luka Doncic, so I just trademarked the name that I gave you. So now, if anybody want to use Luka Doncic name, hey, come to mama. Don't holler at the agent. Holler at mama. Hey, she said, look, that's one thing she gonna take from you. Like, look. Hey,
if a mama come Clay, I'm gonna call him Clay.
It's a code game. So when I advise these athletes and advise these small businesses, is to protect yourself at all costs from family, from everybody. Put your stuff in a situation where you get it set up and locked in, right? From NIL to you have to look at yourself as a corporation, like from the start. I see Achilles said that, right? Achilles. She outsmarted him. Because if he had all these agents, all these people around him, and you don't trademark and protect all your stuff, everything you should be under. I'm giving out free advice right now. You should be a corporation. Anybody that's out here doing any kind of business, all of us, you make yourself. You look at yourself as a corporation, right? And lock yourself in from trademark, protect your name and likeness and everything else. And once you do that, then you put yourself in a way better situation. But if you depending upon you think everybody's going to have your best interest, even your mama sometimes, even your daddy sometimes. You know, you got to make sure that you are the first one that you take care of.
Oh man, that's sad. That's really sad to that they're going through this. Right? They should be able to figure this out together. But
David said his mom was mine first.
I'm pretty sure it was like that. It's like my idea first. Did you think about it? No.
hey, y'all cold in here, man.
It's a cold world, cold-blooded, man. But yeah, shout out to Luka, man. I hope it doesn't affect his game. You know, the season is starting sometime in the fall, so hopefully he's able to resolve that, and they can put things aside and let bygones be bygones. But
it's just money, man. If he can deal with that with an agent, or deal with an attorney, or deal with another business, he can deal with it with his mama.
But man, when you bring that into family, it becomes a bit convoluted. So speaking of convoluted, man, MLB is looking to change the pace of the game, man. And so the MLB competition committee has voted to implement a pitch clock and ban defensive shifts started in 2023. So what does this mean? I don't know, but it just sounds a bit convoluted, like I told you.
Hey, in the words of my girl Lizzo, it's about damn time.
Hey, so it is official. 15-second clock with bases empty. So that means 20 with runners on. So it's like it's like the shot clock in basketball. You know how they actually decrease the time, making sure that the offense goes. It's a faster paced game, and so this is what they're doing. 15 seconds with the clock on. The pitchers cannot take forever. They have to pitch within those 15 seconds, and if they're runners on the base, that means in 20 seconds they have to pitch it. And so this is going to speed up the game of baseball. And baseball has been very lethargic and boring, but it's good. And so now that they have this new rule, I think it's going to actually create more activity and action for the game of baseball. So the one thing that the committee did do, they voted among the competition committee was not a unanimous decision. And players voted against the pitch clock and the shift restrictions, but the vote for larger bases was unanimous. So, the players voted against that, but yet the committee said that they wanted larger bases, and so they were able to win that one. So, man, I don't know how this baseball politics goes, but hey. It
changed the game. The baseball union is the strongest in the game. The Players Association, the Baseball Players Association, the union is the strongest in the game. So they're going to make changes that make the sport, more exciting to keep, what's happening. I mean, if you look at what the baseball players are, the top tier players are getting. I mean, they getting that bag, man, and guaranteed bags. And so, if you want somebody representing the best interest of the sport and how it moves forward, then the MLB Players Association is doing a fantastic job on how they deal with the collective bargaining agreements. So I think they'll figure it out. The game will get faster for the the crowd, but I think there's a lot of probably baseball purists, and that's one of America's greatest pastimes to be a purist sport, that they won't like to see the shift and the change. But I definitely think the clock needs to be a thing, because that stuff can be forever.
He said shifts. Really? Let them hit off the tee. I had to do that over there.
Take somebody's strong hand.
Oh man, look, man, that is too funny, man. But speaking of the collective bargain agreement, look, so this is not collectively agreed upon, and it's definitely a bargain with the college football, and how players will receive $3.92. $3.92 for every jersey sold with their name on it.
Hold on, Fred. You said jersey sold with their name on it?
With the name on it. $3.92.
So if the jersey just got their number on it, they don't get paid?
Ooh, that's a good one. Aha.
You got a lot of schools that use the number of a player and don't have their name on the back.
Right. Ooh, so see, that's a caveat right there.
This is that next level thinking that they hear. They squirrel over here,
Yep.
and the reality's over here.
So as a player, do you go to your coach and you say, F this coach? I need my name on the back. I need my 3,020 and 92 cents. Do you say that, or do you risk your opportunity of getting let go from the team and entering the portal?
Man, this is a lot. This is gonna have to be a whole nother conversation. This might have to be a special show because I was just listening to Jalen Rose, and then all the work that I'm doing in the NIL space. Man, there is so much that is going on that the powers that be are trying to control and trying to regain the upper hand. That is not cool at all. And all this stuff you're hearing about these young players getting these big major NILs at this point, getting this and this and this, it's capped. A lot of it is fugazi, and it's the narrative that's put out by the powers that be. And I might get in trouble for saying all this stuff. But the reality of it is if you're not representing the players and you're not representing their best interest, then you represent your damn self. So to the NCAA and to everybody that's out there that's pushing these narratives, we gonna call it into question, and we won't stop this conversation because it needs to be about the players. It needs to be about their security and them putting their lives on the line. And that's my 2 cents. So I apologize if I'm passionate about that, but they gonna get this smoke if they want it.
Ooh, that part. And then Ray is sorry for not being sorry. So look, get with the bandwagon, y'all. Let's do the right thing. You know better, you do better. Shout out to
absolutely.
Shout out to Ray Podcast.
Yes,
know better,
sir.
do
Yes.
better.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. And that's what Adrian Peterson should have done.
If you know better, do better. I do not like to see the people that I see as Superman get knocked out. And that's what happened. Ding, ding, ding. Ringside. Man, Le'Veon Bell and Adrian Peterson, they just fought. What was it this past weekend? It was this past weekend.
We got boxing and UFC going on. We're gonna have that conversation.
Oh man, and Le'Veon Bell and Adrian Peterson. Le'Veon Bell knocked out Adrian Peterson. I mean, he lights was out before he went down, and you saw it, and it was bad. Like I didn't want Le'Veon Bell to even celebrate because I was like, don't celebrate, man, don't. Oh man, but it's a part of the sport. It's a part of the game. It's a part of your ego, right, to go and celebrate afterwards. But man, I didn't like that at all. And I don't know. Yeah, I didn't like that at all. That's all I got to say, man. I got much respect for both of them too. So
yeah. I mean, Errol Spence came out and he was talking trash about the celebrity boxing people. I mean, if you want to get in the ring and you want to try to get yourself together, you want to do exhibitions and try it, I'm all for it, man. Go have fun. You want to try a different sport, but understand, a boxing like David said, you can't play boxing. It is a situation where you got to get in there and be protecting yourself at all times. You have to be skilled. People think you can go train for a few months and get in the ring, but your body don't work that way. The most professional fighters have long amateur careers, then going to professional. And they train like you wouldn't imagine that anybody else trains for sports.
Correct.
They're running at 5 o'clock in the morning, 6-7 miles. They're just sparring. It's part of their craft. You wouldn't take Van Gogh and say, okay, here I'm gonna go ahead and train to draw for 5 minutes and say, here I can do what you do. And so that's what it is.
Great analogy.
Like, okay, here, if I want to put my little art up against, somebody else, their little art, and that's fine. But don't consider yourself to be a boxer if you haven't put in the work to be a boxer.
Oh man, say it with your chest, Ray. I love it.
Man, I'm out here. I'm out here angry today. I'm so violent.
You got a little animosity in ya.
Yeah, man.
But that's good. You tell them how it is, man. Tell the truth, man. Say it with your chest. Shoot, say it with the chest. Look, don't go out here thinking you could play boxing because you cannot play boxing. It is real because once you get hit in that dome, you will go to sleep. And
that's it, Prince. I have respect for anybody that decides to get into the ring and put themselves on the line because it can be very embarrassing to come out leaving out on your face plant.
I know, man. Who you telling, man? And you wake up and be like, who won? And like, not you.
Not you.
If you had to ask that question, who won?
Yeah.
You definitely didn't win. So man. Speaking, I cannot wait to see the class of the Titans, the class of the Giants. It is going to be magnanimous. Look, December 3rd, Anthony Joshua just said he accepted Tyson's Fury. His fight. He's ready to go toe to toe. He's like, bring on the guy. I don't care about him. He talks all this mess, but I'll be sure to destroy him. I'm one of those fighters that can give him the competition. Tyson Fury. Come on, mate. We can have it in. Let's get it in. I whoop you. I'll beat you and the other guy in one night. So I cannot wait. I'm looking forward, man. The Greek God, he has spoken. To be completely honest, I think he's going to step up to the challenge, because it is just one of those fights where he's been waiting to prove Tyson Fury incorrect, mate. And so I think he's going to come out and he's going to give Tyson Fury a run for his money. But Tyson Fury still is a boxer. That's all I gotta say. So
you know what, this man. I love AJ. Been around him since I did the logistics and stuff for the Olympics in 2012. We got to see him win, do his thing. I've been a fan. And I actually thought this would probably be a better fight for him than Usyk or Wilder, just because of the way he fights and the way he matches up size wise with Tyson Fury.
Right.
That being said, I'm gonna, December 3rd. I'm gonna try to be there at that fight. I think it's gonna be a spectacle beyond spectacles. I think Tyson Fury is just too good, man.
Yeah, he is.
I think he's just too good, and I think AJ will give him a battle. He will come out with his best, and I think he will be respectable for what he does. But this man is just. He's just boxing brilliance with at 6'9", and he can take a punch, he can move, he can shake, he can box, and he showed that accumulation that he can actually punch too. So,
yeah. So, look, I'm going with Tyson Fury too. I'm
gonna bet, because you guys are big heavyweights. You never know what happens. So I'm gonna bet on Joshua, because I know the odds gonna be really against him from losing 2 fights in a row. The odds gonna be against him to win. Yeah. So that's gonna be like a good money odds if he can somehow catch one lucky punch and win. That's gonna be better than Anderson Silva and Jake Paul.
Ooh, did he just say that? Anderson Silva and Jake Paul. Man, it's one of those things where, I'm kind of I really don't want to see my hero, Look, you got to understand, when older men fight the younger bulls, right? Just understand that the younger bulls are a bit faster, a bit stronger. And it doesn't matter what race that they are, they're still faster and younger. And they recover much faster than you do. And so even though I love Anderson, even though I love him to death, I feel that, Jake Paul may knock him out.
Ooh, not the spider.
Not the spider. Look, he needs to make him a Charlotte's Web. But yes, the spider.
Hey, if the spider get hurt, the spider might kick Jake Paul in the head.
Hey, man. So he can't use his legs on this one. So that's the thing about it, man.
He don't know that. Like, you've been training, you have muscle memory. It's been going on forever. Like, this is what I do. Like, look, if you keep hitting me in my head, I'm gonna kick you in your back. So something gotta happen, man. It should be fun, but hey, I applaud Jake Paul for this one, for fighting, stepping up. If it actually happens, I know the Rockman joint was crazy, right? But if it happens, I mean, Silva can actually box. He's trained boxing some, so I think this could be a good challenge for Jake Paul if he comes out of there. He may do well, and he might want to fight the winner of Canelo and Triple G this weekend.
I don't think if he don't want to fight Canelo, please don't do that. If he fight Canelo will embarrass him. Canelo will embarrass him. Look, people do this for life.
Y'all sleeping on Triple G, man. Triple G them put Canelo in this place multiple times. They every time they fight, it's close.
You're right, man. You're right. It is. Look, man, we're coming to a close, but we got to get these NFL picks in, man. We got to get these NFL picks in. I got the list right here.
Let's do it.
And I just want to talk about, my team. I mean, I said not my team, all the other teams, but I definitely want to talk about. Let's just go straight into it. The Chargers versus the Chiefs. Thursday night game. That's tonight. Who you think is going to win this one?
That is a good game, man. The Chefs came out. They look good. They dominated on both sides of the ball. Mahomes didn't look like he missed Tyreek Hill too much with Juju Smith-Schuster and the crew coming in. They won an impressive game. But you know what? I'm here. We're here in California. Even though they moved them from San Diego, I got to go with the Chargers tonight. I got a quarterback battle. Yeah, with Herbert and the crew, I'm going with the Chargers.
What? The Chargers? Really?
Chargers.
Over the Chiefs.
Put it in the books.
Wow.
Put it in the books. The Chiefs get too excited. They had a hangover from all that, from that easy win they just had, man. Chargers.
Man, I'm going with the Chiefs on this one, man. I'm going to have to go with the Chiefs because I just still think, they have the pieces. And yeah, they're going to pull it out. I still don't see Herbert beating Mahomes right now. He's still learning the game, man. Even though he's been in the league for 3-4 years. So
this is his third year, I think, coming up.
Yeah. So here we go. So he still is a lot to learn, man. And so I'm going with the Chiefs on that one, man. Look, Patriots and the Steelers.
I'm going with the Steelers, man. Yeah. Matt Jones looked like he came back down to mac and cheese. He's not doing what everybody thought he was going to do.
I never thought he was going to do anything.
But everybody was like, he the second coming. He the man. We good without him and Brady. He played well, for a moment. But, man, Mike Tomlin just finds a way to win, man. Najee Harris said he playing. The Steelers defense is looking good, and they just you can't hate. You gotta appreciate.
Right. So I'm gonna go with the Steelers as well, man. I just think they're just a more they have better players that can execute and win the game. So and they did a good job last week, man. Panthers and the Giants.
Damn. This
is
a travesty of a matchup.
Hey,
you got Baker Mayfield look like in first half he was terrible, and then all of a sudden he decided to play ball. Man, Daniel Jones and Baker Mayfield, neither one of them excite me about how they play football. So it comes down to the running backs, and then you got CMC and Saquon, both of them like that evens out. I just have to go down to, when it comes to coaching. And I hate to say it, but I think the Giants will find a way to win. They found momentum and found a way to win last week. I think the Giants find a way to win.
Yeah, I think the Giants will find a way to win. Some people have the Panthers winning. I don't know how. As long as Baker Mayfield is your quarterback.
There's a problem.
That's all I got to say. I didn't say it, but I said it, right? All right, so we're going to the next one. We got the Browns or the Jets. I'm gonna go with the Browns because look, even though they got Deshaun Massage Paula Watson, but he's not playing. But the Browns, they are still a solid team. Once Deshaun comes back, I think they will dominate a little bit more. But right now, they have the pieces that they need to beat the Jets. And plus, the Jets, they just came off of a loss with the Ravens, and so they're the Jets. So.
That was that's so fast. I saw some positive things from the Jets. From the Jets, Jets. Saw some positive things. But I'm gonna go with the Browns.
Yeah, me too. I'm going with the Browns real quick, man. Look, the Colts or the Jaguars.
I
know that's what I said too.
Damn. You know what? I kind of like how the Jaguars came out, man.
Did they win?
No.
Okay, then. All right. You like how they came out? Look, man. Look, their leader, Travis Lawrence, right?
Trevor Lawrence.
Trevor Lawrence, man. He needs to get a more of a stronger voice. Like I saw a video that the Jaguars actually put out on Twitter, and it was just like, what he said, our leader, let's go Jaguars, and he was just like, all right, guys, let's get ready to play. All right, we're gonna go out there and we're gonna win. I don't need no quarterback that's gonna talk to me like that. I need a quarterback that's gonna come out here and say, like Jameson Winston, our elbows, it's our bodies are so symmetrical, right? Because our ankles too. We're so top. We got our wrists, right? We got our ankles, right?
James having fun, man. But yeah, I mean, the Jags lost to the Commanders, man. So I can't, in all honesty, pick them. Even though I like their progress, I think they're going to be better. But they lost to the Washington Commanders, so the Colts is gone.
Yeah, the Colts gonna win, man. The Colts got a nice running back, so he's gonna do his thing. Look, the Dolphins and the Ravens, they coming up. Boy, you know who I got. Don't play. Hold on. Do I have to get the jersey out? Or I don't even know if I have my jersey, but I do have my backpack that they got me.
Ooh, damn,
Legends community, right?
That's Under Armour. See, there you go. Under Armour already getting our swag out here.
Right.
That's Baltimore's finest. Legends community. Love that.
Right.
Man, that's a nice backpack too.
Right. Yeah. So when you see me on the streets saying you don't know me,
yeah, don't leave that one around. Somebody might pick that one up.
But if they do, just basically I'm like, hey, that's my backpack. I'll be able to identify. That's my backpack.
They look real special. Yeah.
So I'm going with the Ravens on this one, man. Look, Lamar Jackson, he's looking good. I want to talk about Lamar Jackson and his contract. They offer him $133 million guaranteed, but that's not enough, man. Look, Deshaun Watson got 230 something, guaranteed. Look, pay the man. He is the best quarterback in NFL history. Yes, I said NFL history. Yes, you can laugh all you want to, but man, look, this dude is amazing. His name is LaMarvelous.
See, because hey, I love Lamar Jackson, but because you said that, I got to go with the Dolphins because I go with Tua and Tyreek Hill. They start to find something. Jalen Waddle had the best dance. He started doing that little waddle after he scored a touchdown. I'm going with the Dolphins, my man. No, the Dolphins.
Right, I'm not liking you right now. I got animosity towards you. Look,
I know. I normally go with the hometown team. I know we go with Maryland, but I got to go with the Dolphins on this.
Oh man, well, it's good. I believe that's going to be a really good game. The Bucks and the Saints, man. Who we got? Are we going with the symmetrical body, Jameson, or are we going with Tom? I don't want to see my kids spend time with my kids, Brady.
Yeah, no, Brady, he didn't look good last week. I mean, the Cowboys, we sold on offense. We didn't do what we were supposed to do, but Brady didn't look good. He really didn't have a great game.
Hey man, he's 45 years old. He got a lot of shit going on, as he said.
Well, hey, keep that at home. Go back home if that's what you want to do. You want to sit with the kids? Go back home, play with the kids. Don't you out here playing football? Now he needs to come up. No, I think Tampa is. They're going to have a tough season. Brady's going to call out halfway through. And be like some kind of fake injury because he's got wife problems. Ooh. And then I think he's in trouble.
I'm still gonna go with the Bucks. Who you got? Wow. You got the Saints. B-list.
Yeah, man. Famous Jameis, man. Famous Jameis and the crew. Hey, man. They got your man back. They didn't suspend your boy for the running back Kamara. They didn't suspend him. So. Or whether it's still under conversation, but he's doing his thing.
I don't even know what happened with Kamara.
Ooh-wee.
That's another subject. All right, I'm gonna make sure I look it up after this.
Yep, I got time for that.
Right, we got the Commanders and the Lions.
You know who I'm picking.
Who, the Lions?
Yeah, all day.
Yeah, the Lions. I think the Lions
Lions.
going to beat the Commanders, right?
Jared
That's another
Goff.
one.
Jared Goff.
Seahawks versus 49ers.
Whew. I'm gonna go with the Seahawks, man. I like what Geno did, how he managed the team. You know how they play together, and they don't try to do too much. They play within themselves. So I'm going with the Seahawks.
Man, I like the Seahawks as well, man. I think I'm gonna go with the Seahawks because the last thing that Geno said, he said they wrote me off, but I didn't write them back.
Did not write them back. Hell no. No. I did not write you back.
Hell to the no. Hey man, so I thought that was pretty funny. So yeah, I'm gonna go with the Seahawks on this one, man. The Falcons or the Rams?
Whew. Them Rams, man. You gotta go with the Rams, man. The Falcons, they got too much going on.
They got too much going on. Yeah, I'm going with the Rams, man. Cardinals or the Raiders?
I gotta go with the Raiders, man. The Cardinals, they didn't look like they was, doing what they supposed to do. That last loss, man. I'm like, who is this team?
Man,
they got handled.
Hey man, they did put in Colin Murphy's contract. He needs to watch film. So
they tell him what kind of film he need to watch.
I don't know. No, I don't think so, man.
Something wrong,
right? So I definitely don't think they put in his contract. What film he needs to watch, but he definitely needs to watch film so he can understand what hot looks like, or cat or blitz or the safety down.
He's not seeing none of that.
Yeah, I think he's like, what happened? I just out here playing football. Like, it's a turn-man, 6-man turn back protection. So make sure that you understand that there's going to be a free defender over here. So you got to get the ball out of your hand. Watch out for that. Anyway, look, so yeah, we're going with the Raiders. All right, so we got the Texans and the Broncos. I think the Broncos, because I think, Russell, Sierra Wilson is ready to redeem himself.
Oh man, I don't know. The Broncos coach, after they made that call, and how they manage clock, I was like, what is going on? That don't look good out there, man. I think the Broncos are the better team, but for some reason I like David Mills and the Texans.
What? No. Anything that the Texans got going on, I'm against it. After what they did to Deshaun Watson, man.
Yeah. Maybe I need to switch my.
I'm going with the Broncos, man. I think it's Russell Wilson. He's gonna lead his team back to a victory. So, and then what's that running back name, man? He looking good.
Javonte Williams.
No, is it Javonte? No.
They had Javonte Williams and Melvin Gordon.
Melvin Gordon is looking real good and fast, man. Pause, and so just want to, So I'm going to go with the Broncos on this one, man. The Bengals or the Cowboys? Bengals, baby! Bengals!
Sips my tea.
Hey, you in denial. Come on, man. Come on, Brady.
No, denial is a river in Africa. That's not me.
That's Denali.
I am fully aware of what's going to happen. The Bengals struggled last week. The Bengals struggled.
They did.
So they're going to struggle against a defense that has matchups that can cause them problems. We got you the quarterback. We can cover in deep. We just need our offense to be able to make some plays.
Hey, man!
I think we will lean heavily on the run. We will make plays. We will lean heavily on the run, and you will see it's going to be a different game.
Hey man, you got the same energy as Skip Bayless, and I'm about to start talking to you like a Shannon. Hey, Skip, look, the Cowboys ain't gonna do nothing. Let me tell you something about my granddad. He
gonna manage the game. He gonna manage the game, man. Cooper Rush.
He's gonna manage the loss. Yeah, man. So I'm going with the Bengals. I know you're going with the Cowboys, so we'll leave it at that. Look, we got the Bears versus the Packers. Who do you think gonna win that game?
Yeah, Aaron Rodgers out here throwing people under the bus.
Hey.
So while we rolling with Rush from Rush Town Management, like the Cowboys, we rolling with Rush. So, but for
the Bears,
Packers, man, I think the Packers gonna have a problem. I'm going with the underdogs, and I'm going with the Bears. I'm going with Justin Fields and the Bears, man. I don't like what's happening out there in Green Bay.
Yeah, I'm gonna go with the Bears as well. I think the Packers, they got a lot of distractions and they're trying to figure it all out, man. So and go from there. What about the Titans and the Bills?
I gotta go with the Buffalo Bills on that one, man. They got too much firepower. I think the Titans, if they can keep the game close and just be run heavy with my man
Derrick Henry. Yeah,
and they might have a chance to slow the game down, but I think they get behind early and it becomes a problem.
Man, for the first time I seen Derrick Henry get hit.
And
lifted off his feet, and I said, "Ooh, this is a different ball game, man. These young kids coming in here, they strong. They strong.
Got all kinds of scrimp,
right? All kinds of scrimp, man. So." Who we have. So now we come to the last pick, the Vikings versus the Eagles, man. What you think gonna happen?
Damn. You know what?
I'm choosing the Bills too if I didn't choose. Yeah. All right. So go ahead.
I hate what's happening to make these calls in the NFC East because if it looks like my picks are like the NFC East is going to be everybody but the Washington Commanders will be at 2-0, and the Cowboys will be 1-1 after this week, and then LaStacia talking about the Saints about to win.
Sit there all day. Saints win all day.
yeah. So look.
Hey,
I gotta be real with you, man. I got the Eagles, man. Jalen Hurts look good, so unfortunately, I got to pick another NFC East team to win.
Yeah, I think Jalen Hurts is going to put the hurting on the Vikings, and so we Do you know Letitia? How you tell Lane?
Yeah, LaStacia.
LaStacia. Do you know LaStacia? Because she said, "Who that? Who that?"
Yeah, I know. Yeah, man, LaStacia's that's my girl. That's my girl.
LaStacia,
she used to work with me and keep me in line.
Look, LaStacia, hey, I'm with you on that. Who that? Who that? Hey. But them Ravens, they gonna do their thing.
But see, now she got me questioning her judgment.
Ooh.
Talking about who that? Talking about them Saints.
That's my bro. well, she's showing you some love. So
all right. Well, as long as you pick the Cowboys, we good.
She said, "No, that's not gonna happen. That's not what I said. That's not." Oh, somebody said the Bucks, and then somebody said the Saints. Ooh.
I know. I'm looking at Time Master picks. I don't
Saints. We got the Bucks.
He doing okay. He doing Saints. Okay today.
Oh no, she said, "Oh no, hell no, boy, y'all done up and done it." So yeah, but I like I said, I picked the Bucks because Jameis Winston. He said, our body's symmetrical, right? Our wrist. Our wrist. What's on the other side?
I'm a fan of crab leg Winston, man. That anybody like seafood that much that you want to take it out the store without paying for it. I don't condone stealing, but crab legs is good.
Who that? Hey, man, that's how we're going to end the show today because we got to stand on tables and talk like Jameson.
Yeah, we went long today.
We went long today, man, but it was a good day. That's because we brought some other people on. We had a surprise for the people, man. I just want to say, everybody, thank you all so much for supporting us. We enjoy what we do. Like, we're going to have bigger and better content. As you can see, we're getting a little bit more fancy, and we adding we got an intro to it. Sooner or later, we're gonna have sponsors in a little bit, man. So we're gonna have to go to a commercial break. But this is fun. We are enjoying this, having a good time. Thank you for your participation, for your love. Any words of wisdom for the people? Right.
Don't listen to Time Master picking Washington. that is the words of wisdom right there. So I'm gonna go ahead and put that out there first and foremost. Secondarily, I gotta give love to some families and some people that were lost, man. So my buddy David Arnold passed away. So to Julie and the girls, I send my love. To the rapper P&B Rock, the past, man.
Oh
So
man, yes, that too.
another
Sorry.
tragedy. And to Jesse Powell, the singer Jesse Powell,
Yes.
passed too young, man. It's just crazy seeing this happen, to so many people, and it brings into the thought process of our mortality, and for us to be able to appreciate where we are and appreciate the time you have with the special people around you. So, my condolences to everybody, and to everybody moving forward, man. Make sure that y'all love the people that love you and love the ones you around, and don't take it for granted.
Man, how can I go behind that? That was amazing. Look, make sure y'all that y'all subscribe to Ringside, at Ringside with Ray, the and symbol and Prince. My words of wisdom is, man, we have a short life. Don't let your fear stifle your progress and your process. We only live this one life, and it's a short life, and it's a precious life. So make sure that you take those risks, even when you get older, right? I know you got a lot more responsibilities and a lot more things, but sometimes you just have to take a risk. I'm not saying go gamble. But I'm saying do your research and figure out what you want. Have a plan, have a goal, write it out, draw it out, have something to look forward to. Make sure that your TV is stronger. Make sure that your EV is stronger than your TV, meaning your TV is a television, your EV is your envision. So make sure that your EV is stronger than your television, so you know what you want to do and what you're telling yourself and what direction you're going in. So those are my words of wisdom. Man, we appreciate you all. We got some future topics on here. Somebody said they want Coach Prime and his statements about HBCUs getting short straws for long-lasting beatdowns.
Oh yeah. I got a lot on that, David. I got a lot on that. So yeah, for sure. We might even be trying to get Coach Prime here to talk about it.
Yeah. Let's do that, man. So anyway, everybody, y'all have a good one. We thank you again. We'll see you next Thursday for Ringside. Yep, we'll see you next Thursday for Ringside.
Peace. Tune in, subscribe, tell a friend. Peace.
Peace out.